Today's workout goal, burn fat. We're gonna be doing 20 different exercises today. Each exercise we'll be doing for 40 seconds of work, followed by 20 seconds of rest, and you don't need any equipment to do this workout. No messing around, let's go. All right, let's get this rocking. Our first exercise is up on the screen right here. So super important, I want you to notice as I'm punching and I'm pivoting that I'm coming off of my heel. I'm not doing this flat-footed, rotate through the hips. Let's do this. 2, 1, and nice squat and punch. Nice squat, punch, and pivot. Notice at the top, I'm right here. These first couple moves are not gonna be super tough. That's fine, we gotta warm up a little bit. So just go nice and smooth on these. We'll bump the intensity up as we go. So think as you're squatting, your knees are going forward and out. You're keeping your chest up. You're coming up pretty quick and you're rotating through your hips. Up quick and rotate. Up quick, rotate. Perfect. Good. And give me one more. 2, 1, and got it. Right, 20 seconds on the rest here. So notice we're just gonna do some classic jumping jacks. Then we're gonna do some mat taps, more jumping jacks on the end, just going back and forth as many times as we can. This one, we can put a little bit of speed on this one here. There's nothing super technical here. So let's really warm it up here. 2, 1, and move. Just 1, 2, 3, and then do some quick little mat taps down to the side. 1, 2, 3, and boom. Just keep rocking back and forth. Up, good job. Just little toe taps. Good there, right at the end. Transition right back into 3. Might do a couple extra there, 3 or 4 jumping jacks. No stuff to stop at 3 every single time. Let's keep it moving. Good, I'm gonna try to get back to the other end here. And we have 2, 1, and got it. All right, we are gonna go in bear hold position next. All right, so I want you to think on this one. I know this is HIIT, high intensity training here. We want to try to move fast on some things, but this is one where I really just want you to focus on engaging the muscle and actually staying pretty controlled here. So let's get it. 2, 1, and back. I want you to think there's a glass of water sitting on your low back, and as you are going into your knee taps, we're not spilling that, but I'm keeping my core really, really tight. I'm squeezing my quads here, so we're getting a lot of muscles activated. So if there's moves that we're not moving super fast on, I want to at least be activating a lot of muscles, and that is what we're doing here. All right, good. Perfect. Just a little tap here. What's our next one? I got it. 2, 1, and good. All right, we're rolling over one of my favorite crunch variations. And this is one where I want you to move fast, but I don't want you to get sloppy with your form. And you're gonna do just a quick marching crunch here. There's nothing super technical here. So go fairly fast on your tempo, but make sure we're keeping it looking smooth. And we're going. Elbow to opposite knee. If you can't quite get your elbow to your knee, get as close to it as you can. And I really want you to try to keep up with me during your 40 seconds. But if at any time you do need a little break, you need to catch your breath for 5 or 10 seconds, that is absolutely fine. Good job. We got to check that clock there. We got another 10 seconds. Good. Yeah. All right, we're going to finish this up and then hit some legs. 2, 1, and good. Very nice. All right. Going in 2. Now notice we are stepping back into our lunge. So this is a reverse lunge. A lot of people think of lunges as going forward. We are going to go back today. And I encourage you to try to get down, get a little tap of your knee on the mat, drive it up, then other leg back. 2, 1, and good. So we're going no weight. So I'm gonna go pretty quick on these. I'm gonna make sure I get just a little touch of my knee on the ground. All right. But I'm going pretty fast, especially on the way up. Quick up. Good, quick up. All right, very nice. If you can't quite touch your knee to the ground, that's okay. Get as low as you can. Good here. And we'll tap. Very nice to have the mat for exercises like this. All right, little touch. I don't know what to do with the hands. I'm gonna go fighter position here. Right. Little touch, 2, 1, and go. Dynamic planks coming up next. So I want you to notice in the video, I'm showing this in full push-up position. If you struggle with that, just go to kneeling. Bring your knees down, but continue with the plank here. So then go to the forearms, go to the hands, go to the forearms, go to the hands. 2, 1, and going all the way down, all the way back up. Just a quick little pause at the bottom, just so you're not rocking and rotating through your low back. But again, we're going fairly quick. Quick pause, back up. Quick pause, back up. Keep that core nice and tight. I like my feet just to the outside of the mat. On these, I feel like I can really control my hips and get some speed on these. Right. Good job. Come on. Think wherever your elbows are, you're replacing your hands with those. Very nice. 2, 1, and got it. All right, we're cruising. Next up, we're gonna pretend that we're holding dumbbells. I know we don't have any weight here, but I wanna get something to move through the hips to target the glutes. So I want you guys to think you're holding some dumbbells, you're pushing your hips back, and you're really squeezing and swinging up. 2, 1, and good. Tip over. Let that upper body tip over. Notice I'm not squatting. I'm pushing my hips back. My arms are getting just to about shoulder height there. And I'm thinking I'm squeezing my glutes every single time here. So yes, we're doing HIIT training. Our primary focus here is huffing and puffing, calorie burning, fat burning, but I want to make sure we get a total body effect as well. So here's something to really target those glutes that we can move fast on. 10 seconds. Good. Up, tip over, up, butt back. Great job. 2, 1, and nice. Okay, we're gonna go back to very similar to the jumping jacks and the mat taps, but instead of a jumping jack, you're gonna be a star jump. If you can't jump, just do the jumping jacks again. That is completely fine. Do the star jumps with me if you can. Jumping jacks are fine. All right, let's do it. 2, 1, and go. So 1, 2, 3, and then mat tap to the other end. And if you can do the jump, you're definitely gonna get a little more cardio out of this. But if it's bugging your knees, your hips, your back, or anything, classic jumping jacks are fine. Well done. Well done. 2, 3, and tap over. Go pretty quick on your taps here. Speed, speed, speed. Try to keep the intensity pretty high here. All right, I want to get huffing and puffing pretty good here. All right, 2, 1, and nice. Okay, if you've ever heard of a renegade row, this next one is basically a renegade row without a dumbbell. So we're gonna do a push-up, then we're gonna do a row. Ideally, we'd have some weight here, but we're just gonna do body weight today to still make sure we get some back. So total body effect here. Let's do it. 2, 1, and going. So row, or sorry, push-up, and then row, and then row, and then back down into your push-up, row, and then row. If you need to, bring those knees down. Beautiful push-up, row, row. Beautiful push-up, row, and row. But if we can't do the full push-up position, tall plank position, let's do it. Right. Up, row, row. Try not to rock too much as you're rowing here. Good. Very nice. 2, 1, and good. Okay, same idea with our bicycle crunches here. Or sorry, same idea as we did with the marching crunches. I want you to go fast on these. I want you to push the intensity, but I don't want your form to suck. All right, don't get sloppy. Let's say medium tempo here. Bicycle crunch time. 2, 1, and we're going. Whoop, shirt's tucked in. Up. If you have neck issues or back issues with the bicycle crunch, just go back to the marching crunch. Completely fine. That does happen. Can be a little strenuous on the neck, but if you're really straining there, no worries. Just go back to your marching crunches and keep that tempo going. All right, but I'm gonna finish with some fast-ish but still smooth bicycle crunches. Good job. All right, give me another 5 seconds. All right, 2, 1, and good. All right, I think that's our halfway mark. So we're gonna do just a classic total body extension. Notice that at the top of the total body extension, you go all the way into a calf raise. So I wanna get that full back of the body extended here. 2, 1, and let's just show from the side. I reach for the knees, and then I come all the way up on the toes. It might feel like you're gonna fall forward a little bit, but once you get into a rhythm, right, you're basically just squatting down, hands outside the knees, fully extend up onto the toes. Yep, great job. Awesome. Come on, just to the knees. Reach just to the knees. Keep that chest out as you're coming down. Calf raise. Calf raise. Good. All right, give me 5 seconds. Come on, keep up with me. 2, 1, and good. One of my least favorite exercises of all time, the road runners. So you can see we're gonna do shuffle, shuffle, then a lunge, shuffle, shuffle, then a lunge. This is gonna get our quads pretty good. Gonna get us huffing and puffing very nicely here. Let's do it. Hate these things. 2, 1, and go. 2 shuffles, then lunge. 2 shuffles, then lunge. Great. Little tap of that knee on the ground, or get as close as you can. A little halfway is absolutely fine. Right, full range of motion if we can, but do what you can. All right, this is our second half of the workout, so I'm gonna bump it up to bump up the difficulty of the exercises here. All right. Good job. All right. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and good. All right, next up, notice you're gonna be on your forearms for the next one. And then you're just gonna, again, with a medium tempo, tap your foot out to the right, bring it back, tap your foot out to the left, bring it back, and just keep going back and forth. Whew, getting it here. 2, 1, and let's rock. Good, keep your butt from raising up in the air. Keep everything down. Good. Abs are nice and tight. All right, I'm making this making this move just a little bit more dynamic with the toe tab, making it fit a little bit more into a HIIT workout here. All right, but I still want to work on some stability. Still want to work on some core muscles here. Getting it all. 10 seconds. All right, final 5. Hang in there. Let's go. 2, 1, and got it. All right, you knew it was coming. Burpees without a push-up. So basically, we're going to deconstruct a normal burpee over the next 2 exercises, so that kind of gives away the one after this. But notice there's no push-up at the bottom of the burpee here. 2, 1, and go. So up, jump out, jump in, jump up. That's it. That's all I need on this one here. All right, let's tuck the shirt in. Tuck the shirt in. Right. And up. All right, jump out, jump in, jump up. That's all I need out of this. And then you probably guessed what's next. We're gonna throw some push-ups at you for the next one. All right, 15 seconds here. Up, got it, jump out, jump in, jump up. All right, 2 more. All right, and bada boom. All right, shake it out. I'll bring it down. Getting ready for some push-ups here. Do as many full push-ups as you can. Elbows tucked down and in like this. Elbows not to the side like this, down and in. Do kneeling if you need to. All right, 2, 1, and going. Elbows down and in. I want your nose just an inch or 2 off the ground. So our nose is running a little bit. We are in cold season here in Michigan. Let's get it. 20 seconds. Or I should say, as of recording, we are in cold season. Terrible, snowy, crappy February. All right. Another 10. Got it. I'm going for 2 more. All right, last 1, 2, 1, and good. All right, what do we got? Some crunches. Not a bad follow-up to this. So your options for this depends on what feels better for you. All right, it's getting difficult to talk, which is good. You can have your feet up for the diagonal or have your feet down. Whatever works best for you. And let's do it. So you can go a little diagonal over, little diagonal over. Great. If you like to aim for your shoes on this, great. But if that's bugging your hips or your back, bring it down and just crunch from here. Right back up. Good, right back up. All right, come on, a little exhale. I know it's tough to have rhythm with the breathing right now. We're getting it pretty good here. Let's do your best, exhale. Exhale. Just keep rocking, 5 seconds. 2, 1, and good. What do we got after that? Oh no. Oh no, we're in the gauntlet here. The next 4 are gonna be rough. So we're going hop squats. Popping and squatting here. So I want you to notice, I start with my feet wide, I squat narrow, I tap wide. Getting sweaty, heat is on in here. Let's go. This is a nice soft landing. I don't squat super deep. If you need to, if that's throwing you off, just step in, squat, step out, step back in, squat. But I'd love to see you get just this little bit of jump going on in here. It's not much. Good there. I love it. All right, let's go. 10 seconds. Come on, hang in there. All right. Squat narrow, tap wide, chest staying up. 2, 1, and good. The dreaded, again, I know it's kind of weird to put this in a HIIT exercise, in a HIIT workout, but we're just gonna hold the bear position. So I want you to join me, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. You're just gonna lift your knees off 2 inches off the ground and just hold. 2, 1, and bring it. All right, core is tight. Squeeze your quads, squeeze your glutes, and turn on as many muscles as you can as you're just staring down in between your hands. I don't want your hips way up here. I don't want them a centimeter off the ground. Just a couple inches, and then you should be rocked forward. So you're looking right between your hands, even over them a little bit. Oh my God, this thing's terrible. Great, 10 seconds. I got a little sweat dripping on the mat here. Nice, hang on for 5. I know, quads, 2, 1, and good. Okay, jumping jack burpee. So again, no push-up at the bottom. Then when you come up to the top of the burpee, you're gonna throw in a quick jumping jack, then back down, no push-up at the bottom. All right, back up, jumping jack at the top. As many of these as we can. We have 2 exercises to go. And let's do it. Right, jump out, jump in, jumping jack at the top. Jump out, jump in, jumping jack at the top. Very nice. Now I'm gonna do a couple facing this way. All right. I never know quite where to be on the mat for the filming here. All right, let's go about 2, 3 more. We got it. Excellent. Here we go, last 1, 2, 1, and good. If you've done any of my HIIT workouts before, we're gonna end it with mountain climbers. I almost always do it just because it's mean, it's terrible, but it is a big calorie killer. Excellent HIIT workout to wrap it all together. All right, let's finish it up. 2, 1, and we're going. 40 seconds of mountain climbers. All right. Try to keep some speed on this. I think you should be staying forward. You're looking over your hands. Your knees are just a little bit off the ground. All right, and you're driving them towards your hands. All right, let's go. Final 20 seconds here. Good, push it pretty good. All right. Nice, come on, no stopping now. Here's your last 10. All right. Good job. Nice 5. Come on. That's our last 2, 1, and boom, you are super done. 20-minute HIIT workout, dominated. All right, if your goal is fat loss, you want to get rid of some of this gut here, watch this video where I go over calorie counting and really how to determine how many calories you should be eating each day in order to lose weight and burn fat. Great job. I'll see you in the next video.